welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers. I'm Chris McGee.
We got him.
Your first time doing this clap in the
We got him.
the
It's
new
been a
set.
long time. I have to do it tonight. Celtics, we got him.
Hall of Famer.
Put a little bounce in it like Robert likes to look bounce.
Big game, James. The bounce is incredible. Big shot, Robert Horry. James was so excited during that game. He had his jacket and he threw it, and I don't even know if we can find it somewhere. 7-game losing streak comes to a halt. Who better to do that against than the rival Boston Celtics? It wasn't easy. Lakers lost a 7-point lead with 35 seconds to go in the fourth quarter to force it to overtime, but all that, let's put that aside for a second, Rob. Just a tremendous effort, especially by that bench, where they have 84, 85 points, and JLin was outstanding.
Yeah, JLin was outstanding. We talk bad about JLin a lot of times, but tonight he stepped up. He was big. He had 25 points on 10 or 15 shooting. And this is the JLin that we want to see a lot, when he's aggressive and not thinking about what he does on the court. Because you can see sometimes he's out there, he's thinking and worrying about other players. Because to me, JLin is not the type of player that makes people around him better. He just has to go out and just ball out.
Yeah, and Wes Johnson's another one that people are critical of, and you just want him to be consistent. And
you know, Wes Johnson, 22 points on 9 of 11 shooting. I thought Nick Young woke up in the fourth quarter. He had 19 points and got to the free throw line. Nick was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, and I think that freed him up a little bit to get back on track. But overall, it shouldn't have never gone to overtime, but the fact that it did, you know, they recovered. Boston didn't have Isaiah Thomas, but the Lakers recovered and did what they're supposed to do to win a game.
All right, the Lakers get the win, thanks in large part to JLin. Let's go back to Staples Center. Jeremy's with Mike Trudell.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, Jeremy, this got interesting. Hey, come back to Forzo T. You got some friends here.
You feel me? We back in the building. Y'all thought we was gone. My man JLin was doing his thing. Jay Hill doing his thing.
Nick out there hitting his free throws. You know how he do it. You know, JLin going to the basket like it ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you got a nice suit on today, too, man.
Appreciate that, Swaggy.
You got
Men's Warehouse. Wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
One edition, baby.
Would you like to talk to Jeremy, or should I do it? What do you think?
Now we out.
Okay, thanks, guys. So, Jeremy, they're excited. There haven't been a lot of wins. I suppose it feels that much better when it's against Boston.
Man, I'm thankful to God, man. It's been a long year. But we came out here, played our hearts out, everybody who got on the floor, and to beat Boston in overtime, not everything went our way, but it was just a lot of heart, a lot of guts. Everybody involved, and it was just a fun game.
All right, you had your season high as a Laker. We're 25. We're pretty efficient. Everything was working in the screen roll game. What was your focus in trying to be aggressive?
Well, we just put Wes at the 4, and that created some space. And I just wanted to make sure that I tried to make the right decision. I had Booz who can shoot it, who can roll, and so there were a lot of options. The whole floor was open, and so it was fun to play, man, and we just try to make sure we get a good shot at every time down the floor, because we had a couple turnovers down the stretch that hurt us and made it go into overtime.
And finally, Jeremy, you guys obviously just needed to get a win. Were there things you think you can build on going forward just to get that positive feeling back?
Yeah, Coach talked about before the game about how we got to be locked in defensively, and he kind of threatened to take us out if we weren't in the right places, and I thought we did a good job defensively. I mean, they still scored 111. It was an overtime game, but from a principle standpoint, we were where we needed to be.
Jeremy, thanks for the time, man. Appreciate it.
All
right, guys, that's JLin with a couple of his relieved teammates earlier to get a victory. It's been a while at Staples Center.
Mike and John should have a nice, fun time in that post-game locker room. All right, let's get you to Staples Center for the highlights.